The story follows Lily, a young woman who has always admired her older sister Emma and her husband James. Emma and James have been together since college, and Lily has always looked up to James as a kind, dependable figure in her life. Recently, however, Lily finds herself feeling a connection with James on a deeper level, one she doesn't understand and struggles with. These feelings trouble her greatly, as she is a person who values family deeply. The tension builds as Lily tries to make sense of her emotions. She's caught between admiration and confusion, knowing these feelings are wrong but struggling to put them aside. She distances herself from family gatherings to avoid making things complicated, but her sister soon notices. Emma senses something is bothering Lily and offers her support, assuming she's going through a tough time in her personal life. Lily feels a mixture of guilt and relief as Emma's warmth reminds her of the importance of family bonds. One day, during a family gathering, James and Lily find themselves in a deep, heartfelt conversation. It's innocent, but Lily realizes she has to put her admiration for him into a healthy perspective. She reminds herself that these feelings stem more from admiration and a desire for a steady relationship, not romantic interest in James himself. From there, Lily undergoes a journey of self-reflection. She realizes that her attraction to James was rooted in her admiration of the qualities she hopes to find in a partner someday. With time, she channels her emotions into strengthening her bond with her sister and being there for her family. Lily's admiration for her sister, Emma, has always been profound. Emma, the eldest, is the type of person Lily has always aspired to be: graceful, warm, and endlessly caring. Growing up, Emma often took care of Lily, guiding her through the complexities of life. And when Emma married James, it felt as though their family gained not only a brother-in-law but a role model. James was supportive, funny, and attentive, exactly the kind of partner Lily had imagined for her sister. However, after moving to a nearby city for her new job, Lily found herself returning home on weekends to visit. These visits, filled with family meals and long talks, were a comforting escape from the stress of her work and the loneliness she felt. But gradually, as she spent more time with her sister and James, Lily noticed something that took her by surprise: a growing sense of connection with James that felt different. It was subtle at first, just a warmth in his presence, a sense of ease in conversation. She pushed the feeling aside, dismissing it as mere admiration. After all, James was family, and any hint of romantic interest was unthinkable. Yet as weeks turned into months, these feelings began to linger, leaving Lily confused and conflicted. She found herself looking forward to family dinners not just to see Emma, but to spend time with James. It wasn't intentional, and Lily felt guilty for it. She constantly questioned herself. Why am I feeling this way? Why now? She knew it was wrong, and that these feelings would only hurt the people she loved if they ever came to light. Desperate to rid herself of this internal struggle, Lily began pulling back, limiting her visits to avoid facing these feelings. Emma, who noticed her sister's absence, grew concerned and reached out. She believed Lily was dealing with stress from her demanding job and tried to offer support, encouraging her to open up about whatever she was going through. This made Lily feel even guiltier, knowing Emma was genuinely worried about her well-being while she herself was holding on to these unspoken feelings. Eventually, Lily returned for a family dinner where she and James found themselves in conversation again. As they talked, James shared stories of his and Emma's early years together, emphasizing his love and commitment to her. This made Lily recognize that what she admired wasn't James specifically, but the type of person he was, the kind of qualities she hoped to find in a partner someday. She felt a strange sense of relief. Realizing this was the root of her feelings allowed her to understand them and move past them. In the weeks that followed, Lily took steps to channel her energy differently. She began seeking out activities she enjoyed, and she spent more time with friends, refocusing on her own life and future goals. With this new perspective, her admiration for James and Emma turned into a celebration of the kind of love she hoped to find for herself one day. Through this journey, Lily grew closer to Emma, eventually feeling comfortable enough to talk about the importance of personal boundaries and the ways in which emotions can sometimes become complex. She never mentioned her past feelings directly, but her conversations with Emma gave her peace and closure. In the end, Lily learned that navigating her emotions with integrity not only preserved her bond with her sister, but also set her on a path towards self-respect and a clearer vision of her own future.